Welcome to this week's episode of FTK Feature Focus. I'm Justin Tolman here with Xtero, and this week we are going to talk about Optical Character Recognition, or OCR, commonly, the acronym OCR. Show you how to run that in FTK. So let's jump into it real quick here. On the screen now is the new case creation dialog box and the processing options. And if we came in here, we would see optical character recognition. We could select that. This warning is going to come up. And this warning is going to come up. And basically, OCRing your evidence can take a lot of time. So honestly, while I'm showing you where it is in the new case processing, I wouldn't recommend running OCR on a normal data set, like a full hard drive or something like that. You're going to OCR a lot of stuff that you probably don't care about. It's going to scan a lot of files trying to OCR stuff, which is going to take a bunch of time. Notice OCR processing can lengthen your time by up to 50%. So we'll talk about the best way probably to run OCR. But if you have, say, a custom content image or a bunch of files that, you're creating this case specifically to OCR, screenshots of chats, those types of things, then this is perfect. New case, you can run it on the pre-case processing options. We have some OCR options here. You can see them in here, the different file types that we OCR, the different types of languages that you can OCR, and you will also see two different engines. Now, first off, the default for FTK is lead tools. Every version of FTK that you buy comes with the lead tools OCR engine. Doesn't cost anything extra. It's just right out of the box. We also support the Abby Fine Reader OCR engine. That is a separate add-on. The Abby Fine Reader adds a bit of speed and presentation to the output. The reason this costs extra is we partner with Abby to integrate their engine into FTK. So it's a partner company here that we have there. So if you're doing a lot of OCR, it's not just here and there, then I would recommend looking into getting the Abby Fine Reader engine added to FTK, because you're going to have a bunch of speed savings there. And again, it presents the data a little cleaner in the output. If you have both, so if you purchase the Abby Fine Reader engine add-on, just know that your case can only run one or the other. Now, you can switch between the two. Let's say you ran Abby Fine Reader and then for whatever reason you wanted to run lead tools. I don't know what the workflow is, why you would do that, but let's say you did. The lead tools output would overwrite or replace the Abby Fine Reader output and vice versa. Okay, so that's how you would configure it there. Of course, these options are also available in the evidence additional analysis. Go to indexing and tools, and you would see optical character recognition. You can clear your previous OCR if you want, and then the same options here. Now, this is most likely the workflow that you will use optical character recognition is after the fact. Notice I have two screenshots here of just a chat about taco restaurants or something. And the workflow for this might be, hey, I'm working a mobile device. I'm working a computer with a lot of screenshots of chats or emails or those types of things. And I've grouped them up either by label or filter or checked files or bookmark, whatever the case may be, right? And now I want to run optical character recognition on this couple hundred files so that I can then index search it. That will get the most bang for your buck in your processing time, saving you time, allowing you to work your case quicker. The other thing you want to make sure you have enabled in your case, and you will probably have this enabled most of the time, is the search text index. But let's say you were working a graphics case and so you didn't enable the search text index, and then you stumbled across a bunch of screenshots. Be sure that if you're going to run optical character recognition, you run the search text index as well. That's going to really give you the power that you want with optical character recognition. So you would select either highlighted items, checked items currently listed, or all items. I would recommend somehow categorizing them, whatever your workflow is, and then selecting highlighted, checked, or currently listed to save you time. But of course, you can run it against everything. All right, so you'd hit OK, and it'd kick off and go. Once the OCR is complete, it will show up in the text tab because it is text, and we can see that the text has been ripped out of the graphic here, including timestamps and whatnot. So you have that here. This one is your, I call it legacy. I think most people are moving to dark mode. So this is kind of your legacy light mode view. And then you have a dark mode as well. And notice that it still pulls out that data in dark mode as well. So that's good. You can get multicolor OCR out of these screenshots, that sort of thing. Now, OCR is awesome in that it does this, I guess. But what makes it awesome is now we can come over to the index search tab and we can search now for words that we are looking for in our case that may be in those images. So if I come up here and I type in John's, I get 2 hits and I do a search now. And I'm going to do all files in this one. I'll click OK. And then I can expand this out. Notice I got a hit in my graphics. Okay, and I select that, I get my screenshot, I go down one more time, and now it's gonna highlight in the text field, John's, and then my second hit, of course, John's, in my screenshot there. So again, great for screenshots of text messages, chats, those types of things from mobile devices. You can run OCR on the screenshot directory that you've extracted, and then search those just as if they were documents. In one of my cases, unfortunately, I didn't use OCR, but a screenshot of a text in this rape case was the make or break piece of evidence in the case. I don't have to tell you how important screenshots are, but this can really impact your casework and save you a lot of time and hopefully help you avoid missing any evidence. I hope this was helpful. Be sure to subscribe to the channel because we cover all sorts of features on this channel. Among other things, I'm in the middle of my CISA incident response playbook. Be sure to check that out. Thanks for watching. We'll see you again next week.